For Northwestern State head coach Rick Cabrera, as the Demons get ready for their final road trip of the regular season down to New Orleans on Saturday, Southeastern on Monday. And Coach, we talk about how quickly the season goes. Can you believe you're packing up for the last regular season road trip?
No, it seemed like yesterday when we were heading to Texas Tech. But that's what college seasons are like, man. You snap your finger and it's over. It's not over for us, but like you said, we're kind of on the back end of it. But we're excited. We got to take care of business, and we got to rejuvenate ourselves from our last game.
When you do get on the road after maybe a tough homestand, is it a bit cathartic? Is it a chance maybe to clear your head on the travel days?
Yeah, no, I mean, it allows our guys to see different places, just be in different atmospheres. I think going on the road is always therapeutic for everybody, coaches included. So we kind of get out of the way of where we've been the last few days, the last few weeks. We play, pretty decent on the road, or we have so far. Hopefully we continue that. So, we're looking forward to going down there and take care of business.
We're going to a place that maybe holds a little bit more of a special meaning for you. First road win last year came at New Orleans. That's where you start this road trip. So maybe a little good karma to start the final road swing of the year.
Yeah, it's only good karma if we win. Yes, it was a great time last year. I think after that game I jumped into the pool when it was like 10 degrees. But it was fun. Our guys enjoyed it. We played well. We just got to continue that process.
Not going to be looking for any pools if it stays this cold.
Not happening. That was a rookie move, in regard to Division I head coach. It won't happen again.
You did get a win against New Orleans here the first time around, but it was one of those, you talked about not being a Jekyll and Hyde. The good side came out in the second half of that game. How do you get the full 40 minutes of the good Demons starting Saturday?
Yeah, I wish I had the recipe. I'm still mixing things, to find the right recipe of putting two halves together. And I tell everybody, it's very rare to have two great halves. Let's just have a good half and then a great half. And you always want to have the great half, if anything, to be your second one. We didn't have that last game, but we gotta, we have to figure it out. It's never too late to figure it out. But once we do that, we'll be fine. And most of it, to figure it out, the defensive effort has to be there for 40 minutes. And that's how you can really start the genesis stage of having two good halves is being really good and really elite on defense. And then offensively, we've got to take really good shots.
And I think you're seeing that. Even if the counting numbers aren't there for some guys, some very simple basketball fans, maybe like myself, may say, all right, you don't have a lot of steals or blocks or whatever. But that doesn't mean that the effort wasn't there and the performance wasn't there on the defensive side.
Yeah, I tell our guys, our margin of error is very slim. I do think we play hard. I think we played hard during Lamar. There's times I don't think we use our brains on certain things. But our margin of error is small because teams capitalize on your mistakes. And when they capitalize on your mistakes, then it's a trickle-down effect. But as coaches, it's my job to be repetitious in practice of certain actions, of what to do, when to do it, how to do it. And, and we've done that, and we're going to continue to do it. I tell our guys, don't get discouraged. We'll fix it. We got to fix mistakes. Can't make the same mistakes. But I give credit to Lamar. They came in and outplayed us, and we can't allow that to happen on Saturday.
When you look at New Orleans, it's a little bit of a different team than you saw here back in January in terms of personnel. So we've talked about times, attention to the scouting report, maybe even for a second-time opponent, maybe increases a little bit for this game.
Yeah, what's crazy is that, I know they don't have some guys, but they've been ultra competitive. With what they have, I think they're playing 7 guys. And with those 7 guys, they were up 11 on Stephen F. with 2 minutes to go in a game. Somewhere around there, 2 or 3 minutes to go, up 11. Certain guys are playing with elite confidence that probably wasn't playing like that prior to the situation. So we're not taking them lightly at all. I talked to my guys about it today. So we're going in there, and it's a business trip. They've been competitive, and we have to treat it as such.
No reason to look past what's going to happen Monday night. The Southeastern game here obviously came down to the wire, and it's one I know that you talk about you want to have back in that situation, but you can only look forward. And you're going to go face a team that may be arguably the most disciplined, fundamentally sound team in this 12-team league.
Yeah, Coach Kiefer does a phenomenal job with those guys, man. I would love to have that game back here, but you know what? They found a way to win. And that's what it's all about. You got to find a way to win, whether it's by 1 or whether it's by 20. And they found a way to win. So, like they're playing really well right now. They had a tough loss to McNeese, which was very competitive. But prior to that game, like they were, I think they had won 7 straight or something like that. So we're going down there to take care of business. Like I always said, I feel we can beat anybody in this league. Like we just have to be able to dictate that. We can't say, well, that particular team had a bad game. We have to make them have a bad game. And if we do that, I think we can win every game we play. And
they've got two guys who've come in. Jakevian Buckley's a 2-time Player of the Week right now, and Sam Hines has been kind of their Mr. Everything and their Mr. Big Moment. Those two, the head of the snake, so to speak, for them.
Yeah, those two guys are playing at a high level. Sam Hines is arguably one of the better wings, one of the better players in the league. I would think he's competing to be the POY of the league. Buckley doing the same. When you make Southland Southland Player of the Week twice, you're competing for that title as well. So they're playing well. They have great chemistry, good balance of returning guys and new guys. But at this point of the year, it's no more new guys. Like they've probably been getting after it since June, just like us. So nobody's really new anymore. But they have great chemistry, and it's our job to break that up.
Coach, as always, appreciate your time.
I appreciate you.